The government's proposed reform media package certainly has caused a great stir, and I think it's fair to say that pretty much no one's happy with all of it, and there's a fair proportion of the industry which is quite unhappy with it. The government's picked a couple of key issues. They want to introduce a public interest merger test. They've created or want to create a new body that's going to have an oversight role for a self-regulatory system for print and online, but only in respect of significant organisations. They're cutting the commercial television licence fees, but on the basis of an increased amount of Australian content. They've parked a few other issues like the 75% reach rule, and really put the proposed introduction of a new privacy cause of action on the complete back burner. That's gone back to the ALRC after the ALRC made a recommendation to the government. At least for the moment, that's off the table.
Well, if I can take you up on the public interest test for merger reviews, do you think that that is a viable solution?
Well, it's going to be hard to know whether it's viable or not until we actually see what it looks like. One of the great problems is the government hasn't really yet told us what it's going to look like and how it's going to work. There is a real argument that you don't need this an additional layer because you have the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission, which is there to consider issues relating to competition. There's an argument, I guess, that the government relies on that media is a special case and therefore requires special considerations. But you've got to consider the Australian market and how big it is, or actually how small it is, and also the tough economic times that media organisations have faced, plus the challenge of digital, which is impacting on print quite substantially.
Indeed. Well, Andrew, thank you again for your time today.
You're welcome.